Harris here, Generational Wealth Academy. Happy Thursday, everybody. Saturday number 5. Coming to you today, my topic today, it sounds funny, but it's really a serious topic. And the question I want to ask is, why do people get jobs after retirement? So when I was growing up, I was always led to believe we were supposed to go work for like 20 years, retire, get the gold watch package, go out and fish every day and really enjoy life. But that really doesn't work anymore. So many people have what's called the 40-40-40 plan. That's where we work 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of money that we already couldn't afford to live on in the first place, half the time. So I did a survey, I did a study, and my person that I used to do the study was Tara. So I asked her, I said, listen, love, why do people get so excited about wanting to go get a job after retirement? And what prompted this question was, I was with a client earlier today, and they was telling me that they were retiring after many years working for this big company. If I said the company, you probably know the name of the company. And they said that they're going to retire in about 2 more weeks, and they're going to get a job. That just didn't sit right with me. So I'm trying to understand the logic. So I asked her, I said, what would cause a person to go get a job after retirement? So she gave me my 3 bullet points that we're going to talk about here today. So again, I'm going to have a little humor. I'm going to cut up a little bit, but I really see the validity in these 3 points. The first point she said was people aren't making enough money. That makes sense because I know it's like in law enforcement. I come from a law enforcement background, and I would often see many people retire from one agency, a department, and they would go to another agency to do the exact same thing. I'm like, why not just stay in place and keep working, I guess, particularly if it's the money concern. But for whatever reason, people feel that they have to go get another job, particularly in that same industry. And my train of thought was, well, if I'm going to go get another job, let me try something a little different, because if 30 or 40 years of doing that didn't work and I don't have enough money, why would I go do more of what's not working? Just didn't pass the common sense test. Just me. I don't know. It's just me. But anyway, so I said, okay, maybe people don't have enough money. So again, it leads me to believe, don't retire yet if you're not positioned to retire.
You're in the group of people that are the first workers to come along after it was so common to have a pension from where you work. So people that are older than you could work at a place long enough, and then they'd have a lifetime income from a pension and have Social Security, and then whatever savings they had. Now, you are the one that has to provide for your own retirement. And you still have time to build up savings. If I'm making you nervous because you're in this age range of mid-40s to late 50s and you just haven't been able to save a lot of money, I really want you to put your heart and mind into saving. If you have a 401k at work, do your own Roth IRA if you don't, and build up the money you can. And how are you going to get past the problem of not right now having enough money? You might have to work a couple more years than you expected, but as long as you save over these next many years, you'll be okay.
The second thing she told me was, people get the mindset of hearing other people say, you know, if you sit down, you're gonna die. Now, literally, you're not gonna die, but I guess they feel that if they're not active, they're not fully engaged in something, that they're gonna die. Because statistics do show, now, because I do go by data, statistics do show that a large percentage of people do pass away if they just come home and just don't do anything. But let me tell you, most people have no clue what retirement means. Retirement doesn't mean, oh, I gotta sit down and clean my dentures and put Ben Gay on and all this kind of stuff and sit around the house and not do nothing. Man, live life. We do everything. I go out and walk, go fishing, just hang out. Tara and I spend 24 hours a day around each other. And we can always find creative things to do. We travel. There's just so much to do. But I think so many times people think the word retirement means you can't do anything. You just have to just sit here and just watch paint dry or something. There are countless different activities to do. We have lunch with close, dear friends, family. We meet with business associates. There's a ton of stuff to do. And then the third and the final one, which this one I really think is, this is the key. Number 3 is the biggest reason why people go get a job after retirement. Ready? Drum roll. The number 1 reason why people get a job after retirement is because they don't like their spouse. It sounds funny, but I think that is the number 1 reason. People don't like their spouse. As I mentioned, Tara and I, we're around each other 24/7, and we love every minute of it. Y'all see us. We get on here, we cut up, we act a fool. We have a ton of fun. There's nothing but laughter and humor in this house. Everything is fun. Look, if you're under this roof, you're fair game to be picked on, talked about, have the dozens played on you. We play jokes on everybody, even the dog. We laugh at her because she's the butt end of many jokes as well. So many people, I don't think they like their spouse. And with all due seriousness, I can really say that because there's a neighbor, not gonna say which neighbor or point in any direction, but I have a neighbor who's always outside doing yard work. It's like 500 degrees in Atlanta in the summer times. And this person is always doing yard work at high noon, even in the evening, doing yard work. So I'm like, okay, that person cannot like their spouse if they are finding a reason to be in 500-degree weather in Atlanta in the middle of the summer just to do yard work every day. I mean, your yard can only look so good. So again, those are the 3 reasons. Yeah, I'm cutting up and having a little fun, but seriously, those 3 reasons are actually viable reasons why many people choose to get a job after retirement. Either the money isn't there, they don't have enough income to survive. 2, they get this notion that somehow they're gonna die if they retire and don't stay busy, stand on a clock. And the third thing is, they simply don't like their spouse. All right, guys, there you have it. Bonafide facts from Dr. Sean J. Harris, Generational Wealth Academy. Listen, guys, make impact, make money while you're doing it, but most importantly, have fun, enjoy life. Don't take life so serious. Always find the humor in everything. And as I always say, don't stop to smell some of the roses, stop and smell all of them, because time is running out and you never know how much time you got. All right, guys, make impact and make money while you're doing it.